This year marks the 50th anniversary of the first summer blockbuster, Jaws. It might seem surprising, but Jaws is not a movie that would get greenlit as a blockbuster under today's studio system. Spielberg was 26 when he was hired to direct the film. Spielberg had made 3 films previously, but the most recent one, Sugarland Express, had been a box office bomb. He's not the kind of person anyone would pick today to direct this kind of a project. It's way more likely that he would have made a low-budget independent film, brought it to Sundance, had it bought by a company like A24, and then later be given the chance to direct once he'd already proven himself. The main cast of Jaws consists of 3 guys, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, and Roy Scheider. They were great actors, but they weren't the kind of stars that you would try to open a movie with. Spielberg said the star of the movie should be the shark. Today, often producers cast a very wide net for their stars in order to bring in different audience segments. A great example of this is the most recent Dune movies, which have Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet and Florence Pugh, but also Javier Bardem, Christopher Walken, and Léa Seydoux. Jaws is actually based on a novel by Peter Benchley, which came out the year before the movie came out. So there was no defined fan base for the novel. Today, when a movie is made that's based on a book, the book already has an obvious established fan base. Take, for example, last summer's movie, It Ends With Us, which is based on a novel by Colleen Hoover. That novel was published many years before the movie came out and only became a bestseller years after its publication. The producers later said that had they read the novel Jaws twice, they might not have actually made it, and part of the reason is it's incredibly effects heavy. Jaws is the first movie to be shot on the open seas, incredibly difficult in 1975, and probably roughly equivalent to Tom Cruise's current dream project, which is to shoot a movie in outer space. Lots and lots of summer blockbusters today rely on effects, but there's a lot of digital effects and green screens and technical wizardry that make all of that controllable in a way that it wasn't in 1975. All 4 of these factors are really important to the department that matters the most when it comes to a summer blockbuster, and that is marketing. What makes Jaws so special is that it didn't have those factors, but the studio did pour a ton of money into the marketing and decide to open the movie wide. And that created the template for future blockbusters, including the ones we see today.